What do they tell you?
I swear to Almighty Allah. What are talking 100% true.
It's the swear to Allah.
Marabio.
Marabio.
Marabio na coupist.
Marabio na coupist.
I don't play.
You know they play.
Marabio don't commit school.
Marabio don't commit school.
Now, who that they pull? Marabio na he get PhD on coup d'etat. You who pull on? The man get PhD on coup. How you who pull? Who that they teach people how to do coup?
Finally, a trending video on social media of Sierra Leone's First Lady Fatima Bio. In it, she warns her husband's opponents against trying to seize power. Here's Umaru Fofana with more.
In the video, taken from her Facebook account, Fatima Bio told supporters at a fundraising event in the United States that her husband held a PhD degree in coups, so nobody could overthrow him. Referring to the 10th of August protests in opposition heartlands, she said, and I quote, "How can you remove someone who teaches people how to stage a coup?" Mrs. Bio was making an apparent reference to the fact that her husband first came to power in 1992 as one of a group of young military officers who overthrew the APC government.
You know, when I all don't see this video of Fatima Bio going around, confirming the fact that something that we already know, that her husband is a PhD in coup d'etats. But what thing come to mind that the case of Honorable Kemoh Sesay didn't come to mind. Honorable Kemoh Sesay, a former minister of the past government, in a campaign rally, in a campaign speech, he made these statements of facts, exactly everything that Fatima Bio can say today. Honorable Kemoh Sesay say Marabio is a coupist, he's a killer, and we have to kick him out in 2023. That should be the ultimate prize. Honorable Kemoh Sesay was harassed, was detained, locked up, molested by the SLPP government. And again, don't forget, the cyber law, where they say cyberbullying, cyber stalking, this was a law that was passed in Parliament. And Honorable Cherikoko passed this law, Kande Yimikela passed this law. Every member of Parliament passed this law. And they used that law against Honorable Kemoh Sesay for violating basic rights.
For me,
it targets not to this
not to parliament,
not to parliament,
not to minister,
not to minister,
not to council,
not to council.
the president of this country.
Now the end when the president now one.
Now one.
Now one. What do they tell you?
I swear to Almighty Allah. What are talking 100% true.
It's the swear to Allah.
Marabio.
Marabio.
Native man. Marabio na criminal.
Marabio na criminal.
Marabio na coupist.
Marabio na coupist.
I don't play.
You know they play.
Marabio don't commit school.
Marabio don't commit school.
Marabio they say 15 million.
Then Marabio they say 18 million.
Marabio na killer.
Na killer.
You don't make them kill Makeni.
They don't kill Makeni.
91.
91.
Don't kill
Poloko ya. Prison. Prison. Na killer. Therefore, Alhaji Ibrahim Kemoh Sesay, you know one thief man, you know one murderer, you know one coupist, you know pray for them. Wallahi, you would pull them. You know what thing ever happen? This election will come. Either he lost the election or we win.
But what I want to ask Una is this. Is this fair, the way they treat Honorable Kemoh Sesay? When he stood up there and said, Marabio is a coupist, he's a killer, these are all facts. If you're the president, the buck stops with you. And when your people are murdered and killed because they stood up for their rights, then it's a violation of the person's own right. And that was the violation of Honorable Kemoh Sesay's right, his constitutional right. Section 25 makes it very clear. You have the protections to your freedoms of expression in the media. And what he expressed was not a lie. And don't make up no lie, he talked the fact. And Honorable Kemoh Sesay was harassed and molested by the SLPP government of President Bio for stating a fact, something that is embedded in the history of Sierra Leone forever. It would never go away that Marabio was a coup, he's a coupist. It was in 2 coups in Sierra Leone. The world has gotten to know this through his wife now. For those that did not know, the young people that will not know. Every one of them will not be know. Now they know that Marabio is a coupist. So what bothers me is the fact that, is Marabio going to arrest his wife? Of course not, right? They took advantage of Honorable Kemoh Sesay. Yes, he is sick. Regardless of the fact that he is sick, he's not looking for sympathy, but he exercised his constitutional rights. They did that to him to shut him out. But President Bio is a coupist. He's a killer. He's a murderer. He has to go in 2023. That is why we say again, the members of parliament, them, we for protect people like Hon Kemoh Sesay, them, not for them to violate their rights, so violate the rights of citizens, everyday Sierra Leoneans, when they go about their business. They cannot speak up. The country can't, the people, they hide. People not able to talk again. Because if they talk, they go molest them, then go arrest them, then go detain them. Then somebody can go beg Marabio, instead of people coming out and speaking up against these kinds of acts. So when I saw that video, it just run my mind back to Hon Kemoh Sesay. But why was he harassed for speaking up the truth? So when Fatima Bio come now the world, this is not Ake and I need for we so. Come and tell the world now saying, man has a PhD in coups. The game is up.
Well, our problem now is we have to deal with the present situation, which is the humanitarian situation that we have at hand, and would want to appeal to the world to pay attention also to us. They've given a lot of publicity to the situation in Bosnia, Rwanda, and a lot of Liberia, as close and very close to us. We think that we form part of the international community, irrespective of our size, that they should listen to the predicaments of our people and come to the aid of this country, which is very much in need of humanitarian.
That I will do right.
And that I will do right
to all manner of people.
To all manner of people.
According to law.
According to law.
Without fear or favor.
Without fear or favor.
Affection or ill will.
Affection or ill will.
So
help me God.
I congratulate you on the assumption of the office of head of state of this beloved republic. I wish for you every success in the discharge of the duties, of the onerous duties of the highest office in the land.
Members of Supreme Council, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for being present here this afternoon to witness this oath taken. And I want to assure you, the Chief Justice, and members present here and this whole country, that I will do my utmost to serve the interests of this country at this very difficult time. And in doing so, I need the support of everybody in here and every facet of this society that I have promised to serve. I thank you all.
So I think, say, we have to seek compensatory damages for Hon Kemoh Sesay. Therefore, compensate them, and Hon Kemoh Sesay for file a counter suit now against the SLPP, against President Bio, against his wife, against the stakeholders in that country, because his rights was trampled upon. And I just wish poor people, across Sierra Leone, be able to understand these things and say, you know what? At some point, enough is enough, and we should stand up and protect our people. So, guys, I'm just going to leave it right here. But when I saw these videos, it just brought my mind to the fact that, was it fair that we treated Hon Kemoh Sesay the way they treat her? For we speak a statement of fact. Bye-bye.